Hi friends, my name is Shelby and welcome to my homework studio. This is not a microphone, I just thought that I would act more natural on camera if I was holding something. This is a hand lotion, but it's working. Yeah, my studio is a bedroom in a very old house. But I always love seeing other creative spaces and like seeing how they organize their space and how that is conducive to their studio practice and their creative process. So I just thought that I would show you around, show you some of my many little trinkets and some of the art that I collect, and just let you see how I organize things. And get to know my space a little bit better. I think to get the biggest thing out of the way first, my easel. For reference, I'm like 5'9". This is a big girl. I got this on sale for $180. I feel very lucky. She's very well loved. But since this room is rather small, still the biggest place that I've ever made art in, I always have I should lock the wheels more, but the wheels are pretty much always unlocked. I have 2 windows in here, and just so that way, depending on what time of the day I'm working, I can kind of follow the light. I just have this rolling around the room. I'm gonna be moving it around while we're looking. But yeah, this is my baby. Over on this wall, I've got my couch, and then art wall number 1. Most of this is art that I've collected over the years from folks online or people that I've met at markets. Just like a lot of artists that I really love or look up to. And I think it's really special to, you know, invest a lot of time and energy into other creatives and to like have that in my space while I'm working on stuff. And I've kind of thought about doing a video. It'd probably have to be multiple parts of like all the art that I've collected from other artists over the years. So I don't know if that's something that you'd like to see, let me know. And then here's my couch, which you might be thinking, oh my God, Shelby, what a cozy, comfy couch. This is not my couch. This is Edward's couch. This is his bed. That's not my jacket. That's Edward's jacket, actually. And I do have my sketchbook over here. I need to get more shelves or like storage space for like books and stuff. I might eventually do a sketchbook tour. I'm not sure. There's some Astarion Baldur's Gate 3 content though. For everybody who's interested in that. Under my couch slash Edward's cat bed though is my big sheet of newsprint. If you've ever been in like a formal sort of drawing, figure drawing, design class, this might have been something that you used. I still like to use it. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of like anatomy and observational drawings. I've just been like trying to kind of keep myself in good practice, like on a technical level. Got some gestural drawings of birds, and this is a really great way for me to be able to do that. Just like my easel, since I need to keep everything kind of accessible and movable in the space, this is also on wheels. Little, I don't know, life hack, you can put like kitchen paper towel roll holders on your carts. Absolute lifesaver. But I kind of have everything that I need in one place for all of my painting supplies. I've got my, let's see, this is my Gamsol, which always keep in an airtight container, my loves. Got my little palette cups. Right now I have disposable palette on my cart, but I have some wood palettes in my closet. I've got my little brush organizer, my most commonly used liquids and solvents. Got linseed oil, Gamsol, palette knives. And in the drawers, this is, I just want to go ahead and say, this is the most organized that my drawers have been, just like ever. They're not perfect, but this is really good for me. So I have all of my paints organized by color family. Literally just, I think kind of mostly for aesthetic purposes. So I have like all my greens, blues, purples, all of my reds, yellows, oranges, some browns. This is my big tubes, just stuff that they're monsters, cannot fit them anywhere else. And then these are like my most commonly used paints that I just kind of like to keep all in one place, especially when I'm working on big stuff, so that I have them at the ready if I need them. Here I've just got some extra silicone jars, and these are 2 acrylics that I often use for an underpainting when I do my oil paintings. Some miscellaneous stuff. I've got my painter's tape, I have my carpal tunnel brace, which if you're an artist, listen, you gotta get one of these. My sandpaper, lots of random drawing utensils, glitter, rhinestones, you never know when you're gonna need them for a painting, and Q-tips for cleaning up like small stuff on my paintings. Here I've got some clear gesso, which is really great for doing like thin glazes on like fabric or covering up graphite. This really beefy drawer is my sketch drawer. So on my Instagram over the past few years, I've done a lot of sketch suggestions, where like on my story, I'm like, what do you want me to draw? And I'll draw it. And I've just kept all of them. That could maybe be a video in itself. I think that there's also some like really early drafts of paintings that I've done in here. But yeah, I've just never thrown them away. They just all live in here. And then along with clear gesso, I also have my big tub of normal gesso. This is too beefy though, so this usually just lives on the floor. And then over here, I've got my like collectible trinket tchotchke shelf #1. Some of this stuff I have had since I was in high school. A bunch of it I've collected as I was an adult. But I mean, I think that is probably in the title of the video. I am very much a maximalist. You know, I love collecting art. I love collecting trinkets. I love sentimental items. For me, they just bring a lot of joy and energy and whimsy. I say whimsy and silliness, and then it's just like Miku. But you know, it brings me a lot of joy, and I would encourage you to indulge in the things that make you happy. Window 1, a little less interesting. I have degrees that you think that I would put them somewhere safe, and yet, let's see, more little babies. And then over here, I have what started out as a pin board, but has kind of just become like a keepsake knickknack. I call it my crow board because I literally just put every little knickknack that I love over here, and it's very full. I'm one of those people that like anytime someone gives me like if I've ordered from an artist and they put like a little thank you note, or if someone sends me like a letter, I just hold on to everything. I have, you know, a bunch of pins, and like old jewelry and keys to houses and apartments that I've lived in. I have my great grandma's watch. I don't know, I think that there's something really beautiful about holding on to stuff like that. I have an entire other box over here also that's full of cards and stuff, just because I literally don't have enough room to put everything everywhere. Along with that though, I've got some more just really incredible art from some other artists that I love online. I have my tiger beetles here, and yeah. Oh, and I got my little, this was like my dream as a Tumblr kid. I wanted one of these in my bedroom so bad. And I got one when I was like 21, and I'm never getting rid of it. Oh my god, I love it so much. It's so cute. Okay, and with that, we've made it to closet 1, and you might be wondering, Shelby, what incredible organization do you keep in this creative, professional space? I don't. Well, okay, so this is the bad closet. We don't talk about this closet. If this video gets 50,000, I'm joking. I do need to clean this though. This is my bad closet. Ignore the random, you know, junk. It's not the worst, but this is where like a bunch of stuff that just I haven't known what to do with because I don't have a lot of storage has gone, and therefore it is the cursed closet. Moving on. Oh my goodness. And then here is my little window nook. I have my other little art cart storage over here, my trash can, and this is usually where I'm set up when I'm painting. Usually this is the best light that I get. So my easel usually kind of hangs out somewhere over here. I have a little rolly chair that I move from my office into here. And this is usually where I'm set up when I'm working on stuff. I've got my little Bob Ross paintings that I did with my partner that I will keep forever. This right here, this is my prized possession. This is the one that he did. I love these with my entire being. There's so many little tchotchkes here. I've got my Barbie MP3, if anybody is like, was born in the late 90s, early 2000s and also played that. I love you. Little chickens, little creatures. Neko Atsume cat, egg, hamster, Garfield, Fortnite girlies, meow skulls with only one hand. God bless them. My chicken, lots of little bears, and cuttings. We don't talk about him. Dried flowers. I have been like trying to do more little crafts of these with little like dried oranges and flower garlands. Just like every time I get a bouquet, I don't know, I like to keep them and use them for things. For these drawers though, I've, you know, I think I've had these since like my literal first apartment. They're a little wobbly and that's okay. This is just miscellaneous crafting and drawing materials though. So in here, I've got, let's see, like drawing pencils, colored pencils, charcoal, more charcoal in here because, you know, my cats want to eat it. If they can smell it, they want to consume it. So I always keep that locked up. Pearls? Not sure what I was thinking about doing here. Hammer stuff. See, I've got my camera stuff that I'm recording on. And apparently this really cool plate, I think that I probably meant to hang that up and forgot. That's epic. Here, lots of pastels. I use these a lot in my sketchbook as well as when I'm like doing outlines for paintings. So these, just a whole bunch of oil pastels. And down here, even more pastels. These are like soft and chalk pastels though. See, down here, just kind of miscellaneous. I have some markers that honestly, I bet at this point are very dried up because I've had these since I was, I don't know, 19. Some very old watercolor palettes. I don't know if I'm just sentimental or not, but this was the first watercolor palette that I ever got. My grandma bought it for me when I think I was like 14. I took this with me when I went to art school, when I was in high school. I took this with me to college. Like, are the paints like very dry now? I bet if I reactivated them, they'd be usable for sketching. This is one of those things I don't know if I'm ever gonna throw away, just because it's really sentimental. And down here, just more miscellaneous. I've got Copic markers, Prismacolor markers, Sharpies, random stuff, and an Animal Crossing DS pouch that I have used for storing drawing supplies. Also, if you live in a small space with a bunch of animals like I do, this was just like I think this was like $40 or $50, just an air purifier to catch all of the hair and dander and all that stuff so that it stays out of my art. So this is closet 2, slash the closet that I actually use the most. I just kind of call this my canvas closet because this is where I keep all of my canvases, all of my paintings in progress, all my frames. I've got everything organized in here. Some of these are cotton canvases, some of them are wood panels, linen canvases, and then down here I've got some very old paintings that I never sold for different reasons, and then I have all of my thrifted frames that I like to use. These are some wood palettes which I've used to do paintings on in the past. I'll like put that on the screen, and I got these to do that with. I just need to gesso them and get them primed for painting. But yeah, most of these, I've got a whole box full here too, are just frames that like I've picked up, some from like TJ Maxx for, you know, $7. Most of these though are from a Reconsidered Goods store that's local to me, like $1, $2, and these are just so beautiful, and I basically just try and clean them up the best I can and use them for paintings. I've got my self-portrait from I think 3 years ago now. This is still my profile picture on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. I've just never changed it. I may ought to though, because I don't quite look like that anymore. And last wall, I've got more art, bookshelf, more little knickknacks, art books, and my little TV. Mirror that my spouse's mom gave to me because like her friend was moving houses, and it's like incredible and beautiful, and she was like, do you want it? I was like, yes. Excuse me, for free? I've got more art prints from other artists. That was a random study that I did. My Rilakkuma clock, my Animal Crossing light that I put batteries in just for you guys. These had not had batteries in them for years apparently. Why? I don't know. Okay, then over here, I have my little calico critter setup. If you're wondering, right now, my studio smells like Karlach from Baldur's Gate, and my Shadow the Hedgehog shrine. He gets me, I don't know. If it wasn't obvious from the knickknack shelf with all the little figures that I have, I'm a bit of a nerd for like manga and comics and stuff. Some of these are double rows. Some of these are like books on books because I've just run out of room for them. And then this big stack on the floor is art books that I've gotten so far this year. I've kind of made it my goal currently that like I just want to, since I'm not in school anymore, like continue to strengthen my technical practice and like engaging in art history and stuff because I really, really love it. Up above, we have my ribbon bunny tapestry that I made. I do want to make more of these. But I don't know, I love this one so much. I take it with me vending a lot. Yes, I'm laying on the floor trying to get a shot of this. She watches over me lovingly, maybe a little ominously, who knows? See, and then over at the door, I just have a bunch of random stuff. I do have some of my signs that I use for when I do art markets and stuff, just storage, small room. And usually, door is open, but if you're wondering, Shelby, what lurks beyond the door? It's Hatsune Miku. There's eucalyptus. There's 2 Hatsune Mikus. I forgot about this one till I was filming this video. Like, I jump scared myself. I was like, oh, birthday Miku, I love her. And then I opened it, and there was another one. I think that's pretty much everything. I don't pack orders or like make my art prints and art products in here. I'll show a glimpse of my office. It's not aesthetic, it's not you know, super grand. I share it with my partner for both of our jobs. It's very functional. My desk is very extra and also full of many trinkets. But it's just meant to be a workspace. Maybe though I'll do, if you want to see, I can do an office tour as well. You know, this space is really just, you know, meant to be something that feels conducive for me to make things and feel comfortable to be in my creativity. You know, when I was a kid and a teenager, my studio was my bed. And so for it to be an entire bedroom, kind of crazy to me. But you know, I think the most important thing when you're setting up a creative space is it accessible? Like, is it, along with being functional, is it accessible to you and your needs? Not what works best for everything else, what's best for you. My ADHD brain, I need things in plain sight for me to remember them and to remember to deal with them. And for me, comfort is a big thing. That's why there's so many bright colors and soft things and good smells in here. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope maybe it encourages you to do whatever the heck you want. Hold on. Did we notice the shark that I also hung up for you guys? Right, I'm doing an outro right now. But thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time and your space. I hope that you remember to do something kind for yourself today amidst everything going on. I love you dearly, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. What if I make an alternate intro that's like a game theory video and they click the link and instead of it being like, hi everybody, welcome to my art studio, I hit him with the, what's up everybody, welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. I forgot to show them